Welcome to Moodle, Modular Object Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment here at Sampson Community College. My name is Lou Gravis and I am the Director of Distance Learning. Miriam Pope is the Distance Learning Assistant. We comprise the DL staff at Sampson Community College. In order to access an online, hybrid, web-assisted, face-to-face course, we use Moodle. That's our learning management system here at the college. If you go to our webpage, you'll see there's a tab on the upper left-hand portion that reads Moodle. Here's a closer look for your convenience. And there's the login screen once you successfully click that tab. Your username and password are prompted in order to access full rights to our Moodle site. Now, it is necessary to know your SCC issued username and password in order to access your online hybrid web-assisted NCVIP or Information Highway and face-to-face courses. So first, you access Moodle from our homepage at www.samsoncc.edu and click the Moodle tab on the left-hand portion of the screen. Then once you've accessed Moodle, you get the login section on the left-hand side of the Moodle page, which I just showed you, and then type your username in the space provided. Your username is the first letter of your first name plus your last name up to 9 characters. Anything beyond 9 characters is cut off, plus the last 4 digits of your student identification number. Your student identification number is your 7-digit ID number that begins with a 0 and can be located on the back side of your SCC student ID card. Simply look at the last 5 numbers on your SCC ID card, cover the last number which is randomly assigned, and look at the preceding 4 numbers which will be used as the last part of your username. Muriel Johnson, for example, has a student ID which is 0123456. So her username would be mjohnson3456. Mark Smith, for example, does not have a middle name, which isn't used as part of the username anyway, so that's okay. His student ID is 3456789, so his username is msmith6789. Now Shelley K. Smith-Jones has a student ID which is 2345678. So her username is smithjoan5678. Note that S is cut off because that would be more than 9 characters in her last name. There's no hyphen in her name. It's just her first initial up to 9 characters of her last name followed by the last 4 digits of her student ID, which is 5678. Your password is your date of birth. So first you have to type the lowercase letters BD plus the 2-digit month plus the 2-digit day plus the last 2 numbers of the year you were born. So if you were born on February 21st, 1995, the password would be lowercase b, lowercase d, 02 for February, 21 for the 21st, and 95 for 1995. You will be required to change your password to protect your security in Moodle. So you might see a message when you first log in located on the top right-hand side of your screen that reads, "You are logged in as," with your student name. You can click your name and then that will take you to a menu that will prompt you to change your password. Okay, so let's look at another example. Your username, again as mentioned, is the first letter of your first name plus your last name up to 9 characters plus the last 4 digits of your student ID number. So let's look at a student ID card right now. We can see that we've got Mary Johnson and her student ID number is quite lengthy. So her username would be M Johnson, and then we look at the last 5 digits on our student ID card, which are 34564. Again, we would cover the 4 or ignore it because it is a randomly assigned number, and then look at the 4 numbers before that, 3456. So Miss Johnson's username would be mjohnson3456. Remember, your password is your date of birth. That's the lowercase letters BD followed by 2-digit month, 2-digit day, and the last 2 numbers of the year you were born. So if Mary was born on August 20th, 1986, she would enter BD 082086 as her password. Again, once you successfully log into Moodle, you'll be required to change the original password that was assigned. Your new password must be at least 8 characters long and must include at least one digit, it can be more, but at least one digit and at least one uppercase letter. Click the tab on the SCC homepage that reads Moodle to access your Moodle courses. So again, let's look at an example of a student, Brandon Johnston. So his username here would be bjohnston1980, and then his password. Now he's already changed it, so in this example, it's already following the 8 convention password requirement that also includes one or more uppercase letters and one or more numbers. Okay, then just click Login, and you can see that that will launch him into his Moodle page. He's already modified some settings. You can see his picture on the left, and then on the right, excuse me, and then on the left, navigation, my courses, and settings screens. So we want to look at his courses. We've got them in a template, which is just a course that we're playing with right now, and then the Moodle Orientation, which is what students will self-enroll in if they're taking one or more online courses. Here's a closer look at the navigation screen, your settings where you can change your password, and of course the courses that the student is taking that current semester. To change your password, you can go to My Profile Settings and make the change there. Again, here we are back at the main page, giving us information about what's going on here at Samson. Let's say we want to change the password. Again, we can go back to Settings, change the password, go ahead and click that link. And then we can put the current password in, which if you're logging into Moodle for the first time would be the BD birthday password. And then your new password, again, must be at least 8 characters long. You have to have at least one number or more and one uppercase letter or more. So you type in your current password, your new password again for verification. You'll see that for security purposes, the numbers and letters do not appear on the screen. But if the new password and the verified new password are the same, when you click Save Changes, you'll see this screen that your password has been changed. Go ahead and click Continue, and that will basically take you to your profile where you might want to modify some more of your settings. On the left-hand, upper left-hand portion of your screen, you can click Home, and that will take you back to your home page. I want to point out that it's very important you know that if you're taking an online course here, you must take what's called the Mandatory Online Course Assessment, or the MOCA. It must be submitted in your online course by the 10% point of the semester. If you're taking 3 online courses, you must take 3 separate MOCAs, and again, they must be completed. It's the assignment we use to gauge attendance in an online course. So make sure you do that. Once you log into Moodle on the first day of classes, you will have specific instructions on how to self-enroll in the SCC Moodle Orientation site, which has a ton of information on how to navigate Moodle, and then how to proceed and take the MOCA, which is only 5 questions, so it's not anything that's labor intensive or anything like that. If at any time you have technical issues, feel free to contact us here at Samson. Problems with Moodle, Office 365, maybe your network account. We've got an email help desk, which is dlhelpdesk@samsoncc.edu, or you can call us during normal operating hours between 8 and 5, Monday through Thursday, 8 to noon on Friday, or 8 to 4 in the fall and spring, 8 to noon in the summer, and ask for extension 2031. And if you do submit an email request, if it's afternoon in the summer or after 4 during the fall or spring on Fridays, then you'd have to wait until 8 o'clock Monday morning for us to provide you with assistance. If you need more specific Moodle login instructions within the course, there is a little file that you can click that will tell you how to log into Moodle. And also when you log into, if you go to the Samson CC web page and click Moodle, there will also be a video just like the one you're watching right now that will give you more specific instructions on how to be successful in Moodle. Good luck with your courses, and again, we're here if you need us at Samson Community College.